So I'm setting up. This roof would flex so much. Ford explain. So this is my 167. I don't know. At this point, everything's unusable and I have to go shoot it again. Let's try this again. Let me start this over. So this is my update video. Currently I have 167,000 miles, closer to 168 at this point. It's like 167, 600. Anyway, only thing that has ever gone wrong and has left me stranded on the side of the road is a dead battery at the beginning of October 2018. So that's almost 2 years after I bought the car. Got that fixed, got a friend to jump me, drove down to AutoZone, got a battery, 3-year warranty, we're good. Other than that, another issue that's popped up is on the clutch pedal. There's a little notch off to the side that pushes in a safety sensor to make sure the clutch is pushed in, so idiots don't start the car in gear. Somehow that was an issue brought up to Ford and they had a remedy for that. Don't know how somebody has a problem with that. Nonetheless, whenever I would push the clutch pedal in, it would not depress that safety switch. So I had to start the car in neutral with my foot pressing the switch itself. Since then, I just added paper and tape, and that's worked. So duct tape always works. Other than that, the headlights I installed, I also went over this on that video. One LED has gone out, 1 out of 20. I don't know how many there are on there. There's a lot. The Boss fascia has little scrapes on it because I scraped this car, which is another reason I haven't lowered it, because I pull pretty far into parking spots and it barely clears the curb, which I like. But this is just from hills and driveways and stuff like that. It's not necessarily curbs or the stoppers in a parking spot. I also switched the taillights back to stock. Wasn't a fan of the Raxium, liked them at first, didn't like them, just wanted to go back to regular. So I plan on tinting those in March of 2018. Plasti dipped the mirrors, the emblems, the spoiler, pretty much everything you see that is copper except the wheels. Then in July, I plasti dipped the wheels. So far, no issues, no peeling, no scratches, no anything. Bugs don't really stick to it. My method is put it in warm water, shake it up, thick coats after your first light coat. But just follow how Dip Your Car does it. It's really easy. It's really easy if you follow instructions. But the paint on this car isn't the best, and that's where I don't know where to go. There's a bunch of chips in the front. You might be able to see. It's just it looks like white because it's down to the bare metal. Up close, it is horrendous. There's chips, 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 chips. There's a bunch of chips everywhere. I can see myself, but look at that's just dirt. But it's mainly in the front. Like all this, it's all little chips. It just won't come off. Even the front bumper is it's pretty banged up like that. As well as the back bumper, interestingly enough. This is just all wax that I got on the trim because I'm stupid. Yeah, it's just like little nicks here and there and there. Also with the paint, this side was repainted terribly, like right, I don't know if you can see it, right in this area. You can see where the Bondo is and it's starting to crack along here. One day I was washing the car and it chipped off just from washing the car. You can see the panel gap. It's just pushed in, so it's the same. But right here, it gets pretty tight, and then it goes back to normal. You can also see, like, it looks like brush strokes. It's like brush strokes maybe or something. Not the best body work. And then also you can see, it's not straight. And will I get this fixed? I don't know. Will I fix it myself? I don't know. Do I care enough to fix it? Probably not, because it's a college car. It's gonna get nicked, it's gonna get dinged. Why make it perfect if it's gonna be imperfect later on? I hit my chimney when I opened my door because my house is on an incline. Open the door open the door to this, but since it's downhill, it slid into the chimney right there. So that happened. Like, don't get me wrong, this paint from afar is really nice. Look how clean it is. And there's a little imperfection there. Like, it's a mirror, it's pretty clean, but it's the little things, guys. It's the little things. And there's just spider webs everywhere on the car. Like, waxing it doesn't help it. Scratch out doesn't really help it. I mean, it's just a bunch of imperfections in the paint that I don't feel like paying $500 to fix or doing it myself, because it's just gonna get scratched up later. And don't really want to expel the car, fix it, and then get it expelled, because again, it's a college car. It's gonna get nicked up. It's gonna get dinged. I park in a parking lot every day. Somebody's gonna hit it. It's gonna happen. And then just like around the edges, there's just chips out of paint from friends getting out. The interior is still amazing, except it's just dirty. Nothing's torn or ripped in the inside except with the cloth or the dash or the back seats. It's just all cosmetic. And I also added the flag. It's a different flag. Instagram for the guy, link below, and also put it on screen. And you also did this Instagram tag, which came out really nice. I put the emblems, the mirror, and everything on the car 7 months ago, but I did the wheels in July. As far as the engine goes, still stock. Nothing to complain, nothing to fix. Just regular fluid change, oil change, brake fluid change. Had to change the battery. This third brake light is like hazy. I don't know if I'll sand that and clear it or just buy a new one, but it looks to be just everywhere. There's a bunch of clear overspray from where they did paint it because they just left the trunk like that. The only other complaint I can have is the trunk. It's a little used. I'll also do a video on how to make this from hardwood. 2x4s, maybe. Snap together hardwood floors you can buy at Lowe's, maybe. These rear lights, they don't work. I've tried. Placing the bulb, switching the bulb, doesn't work. They're just kind of there for fun. They're along for the ride. Other things I've done to this, I've changed the axle backs to Corsa Extreme with just the regular polish. I didn't really want to go a black chrome, although it does look cool. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to be able to see the exhaust, especially when they're clean. They look really good on the car. Still have the Boss mid pipe, still have the side exhaust on there. Same setup, sounds great. Plan on doing long tubes soon. Don't know if I should go 1 5/8, 1 7/8, DBK. Save up for Cooks, American Racing, Texas Speed. There's a lot of options. Still laying them out. I do plan on getting this tuned probably in December, just with one tuning and their Ghost Cam tune. Sounds really good with long tubes. So I also plan on getting a splitter in the front, some side splitters, rear diffuser splitters all around. And I also do plan on lowering the car. Again, don't know when. College is over the car. In terms of financial. I do need to replace the rotor soon. The front rotors, I took it to Ford. They said they do need to be replaced soon, so that is a crucial thing. I'll probably go, I don't know. I'll make a video about that, about what I'll do. But I'll probably just go ahead and replace all rotors because I don't know when they were put on. Also, brake pads as well, just so I know when they were all put on, what was put on, how long they plan to last. The only finicky things I've had, or I found about the car within my almost 2 years of ownership, and I've put about 25,000 miles on there, just over 25,000 miles on there, is when I roll the windows up and then I turn the car off, like the ignition all the way off and pull the key out, the windows, will, while they're rolling up, will go back down to a set height, and then I'll have to click the button again to roll up. Don't know if that's my car or all the cars, but I just want to make a quick update about the car. It is perfectly fine. It's still stock, unfortunately. That makes it more reliable, and the longevity probably increases. Now, how I treat the car on a day-to-day basis, I'll pretty much start it in the morning and let it warm up till the idle calms down to right below 1,000 RPM. And then I'll just drive it, shift maybe at 3,000 is about where I tend to shift in each gear. I do tend to take it to redline at least once a day, maybe. But usually if I'm wanting to have fun with friends, I'll take it to 5 at most, just as a safety. And draws a lot of attention with the Corsa Extremes on there, so I don't want to get too much eyes on me, especially because I'm not very good at finding cops. So I do beat on it, if you want to call that beating, but not as much as other people might. Haven't done a burnout yet. That'll come when these tires need to be changed, which is soon. But I do tend to change the oil every 5,000 miles, put semi-synthetic in. It's cheaper to take it to the dealership and just let them do it, because this takes 8 quarts. And if I buy 8 quarts of full synthetic, it's at least 70 bucks. And then I gotta buy a filter, and then I gotta jack it up and deal with all that. Or I can just pay $40 to $50 and have Ford do it while rotating my tires, which is hassle-free, and I tend to do that because it's cheaper and it's just semi-synthetic. And while I do agree that synthetic is better at protecting gears, it clings onto gears better. It doesn't break down as easily either. I'm okay with using semi-synthetic as long as I change it pretty periodically. That's not a huge deal to me. I would prefer full synthetic. I just want to make this quick update video. I know a lot of y'all have been asking, does it still run? Is it blowing up? What all has gone wrong with it? I bet it won't last past 150. 5.0 is a truck motor. It should last a good while if you take care of it. If you have any questions on anything, maybe I forgot to cover something, I always forget something, comment below. Want to share some information about your car, comment below. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll probably get to them all. I'm not a big YouTuber yet. So I tend to reply to everybody who comments a decent comment, not just junk or spam. If you want to support me and you want to see this go along, and just subscribe. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. Right now I'm at 420 subscribers, I think. I need to get 1,000. I've already had my hours watched checked. I need 4,000. I'm at about 5 or 6, I think. I have a lot of view times, but I don't normally have that subscribers. Please do subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. You don't have to watch it. I'm okay with that. Just I need my subscribers to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. So thank you for watching. March